Hi Pisces, welcome to your May 2025 general love reading. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. Guys, I know I've been MIA. I just had my baby not too long ago. March 26th was when he arrived into this world. It was a little unexpected, so I definitely had to take some time off to take care of myself, to take care of my child. And it was only unexpected because the due date was in April, so, you know, it came early, but hey. Everything happens for a reason at the right time. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for your love, support, your patience during this time. It's so appreciated. I can't say much more than that. So thank you guys so much. And I can't wait to be back. I missed you guys so much. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Pisces. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind to only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who really needs to hear this message. Hi Crosswatchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Pisces. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Pisces and crosswatchers that energy is fluid. This simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you may feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Pisces, let's go ahead and get this reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to clear, set the energy, and do a mini meditation with you guys. But if you just want to jump right on into the card pull to see what the cards have to say, check out the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. For those of you here with me now, thank you so much for joining me. It really does help me connect to your energy by doing this. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in. I'm going to ring this sound bowl 3 times. And during that time, I just want you to open up your energy, to ask the questions about your love life, what's going on, what you need to hear, and we'll see what Spirit has to say. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Pisces. Wow, how interesting. Okay, I saw like a koi fish pond, and of course there's like a beautiful koi fish swimming. I wonder if you guys have seen koi fish recently or have like a koi fish tattoo or have always felt a personal connection to the koi fish as you are Pisces. But then I saw like in this little koi fish pond like a shining like silver coin. And it's like, I don't know, it kind of reminded me of when you kind of like toss a coin into a fountain and kind of make a wish. And so I wonder if there's some sort of wish fulfillment energy that is surrounding you guys, or someone feels, because it was like next to the koi fish, like someone finds wish fulfillment in meeting you Pisces and having, you know, a romantic connection with you, or is getting a crush on you, is feeling like there's something very special here with you. Someone could even wear like a coin pendant necklace, and that could just be confirming who I'm talking about here. I'm also seeing the letter S, maybe even 2 S's in someone's name, but as in like Sarah, Sean, first, middle, last initial can mean something to someone. I'm really curious about this. I'm really hoping this is beautiful energy I'm connecting to here, and I'll see what the cards have to say. So let's go ahead and jump on in for Pisces. So Spirit, tell me about May 2025 for Pisces. What is the energy surrounding Pisces at this time? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So we have the owl here, and it says there are spiritual messages and great wisdom to be found during this period of transition. So transition was talked about a lot in Cancer's reading. So if you have strong Cancer in your chart, or if you're dealing with a Cancer, I suggest checking out the Cancer reading to see if there's messages for you there. But with the owl, Pisces, I feel like you're having almost like premonitions about someone or something, or that you guys are already starting to have very like strong psychic intuitive feelings about a situation, of what's growing, of what's transpiring here. And everything that you're feeling, everything that you're sensing is accurate with the owl energy here. You definitely are picking up on all the right vibes, and even if it hasn't been expressed or said, it's definitely being felt. And you are that like psychic razor blade that just cuts through anyone who tries to kind of hide their emotions, hide their feelings. You already know like what is felt and seen without them really expressing it. I'm also seeing someone with a lot of freckles, whether that's on their face, on their arms, just confirming some things for some people here in this reading. And wow, I think even with this owl energy, I think you guys are going to get some sort of sign or confirmation about someone in your love life. And I just feel as if there's definitely more to this. And will it be revealed in May, or are you just sensing all the right vibes? Let's go ahead and pull some more cards here. Oop, almost came out. Spirit is in the house. There are a lot of cards that want to pop up for you guys as all those try to fall into my lap. Well, tell me more. Wedding. And it says this situation involves marriage. Okay, well, Pisces, I gotta say, I wonder if you guys, if you definitely are the type of gifted Pisceans that, oh my God, and under the deck soulmate. Anyway, if you guys are the type of Pisceans that can see into the future or have like very strong feelings of what's going to happen next, and you're usually right, like there is something very, very special here you are starting to pick up on, really noticing and thinking, maybe, is this the one for me? Or that's how someone views you. I do feel like there is potential that this could be someone you marry one day. This is someone you may already be dating, and maybe there's engagement happening in May. If so, congratulations. But I definitely feel this is the person you're meant to be with. And I think you're starting to feel very, very strongly that way. And it's reciprocated. Absolutely. I do feel, Pisces, that whoever's showing up in this and you're reading currently in your energy, or who you may be meeting in May, will be a soulmate of yours. And I do feel it's something that's going to stick. Wow. Tell me more about this energy for Pisces. Oh my goodness. Okay, again, Pisces, Spirit wants to come out with all the cards for you, but this one popped up, face up, and what it says is our connection is cosmic, and I love that. So you have like an ethereal energy, a magical energy that this person picked up on from the get-go. I wonder if some of you guys are light workers, star seeds, earth angels, and you just have this higher vibration that has completely stunned this person, has completely shook this person, but in a very positive way, in a very eye-opening way. And this person just thinks, since having this, you know, beginning with you, Pisces, or starting this, you know, connection with you, it is just something they have not experienced with anyone else before. It's very unique to you. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you guys have strong Aquarius energy in your chart. But yeah, it is something that they feel is like otherworldly, something unlike what most people experience. And for that, that's why, you know, they are already starting to think of long-term with you, are already starting to think of maybe even daydreaming about being with you, even marrying you one day. It's that cosmic love that you give, Pisces, that this person's feeling very, very strongly about. Wow. Okay, let's get into the tarot. So at the tarot, I'm going to ask, how do they feel about you right now? What do they think of you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection they have with you currently? And what do they not like about it? And what are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this with you, Pisces? What are they really hoping for is going to happen and unfold? And what are they afraid of? Wow. I mean, to have the Tower in the heart space, they are completely a little bit overwhelmed, a little bit shocked in their heart space and their feelings for you. They did not expect to feel this way, this soon, this fast, this hard. Oh my goodness. I'm going to get all the cards out first, and then we're going to do a deep dive. Beautiful energy here. They are struggling with how to tell you this, though. They don't know if it's the right time, or if they're going to say this too soon, or if they would, you know, don't feel the same way or whatever. They're kind of nervous about bringing all this forward to you now, and they're kind of waiting on the right time, or wondering when is the right time to, you know, bring this up with you. Okay. So, bottom of the deck, get out, we have the Star card. Aquarius energy, that cosmic love, that high vibrational energy, that one-of-a-kind energy. They knew from the first moment they knew you, there was going to be some sort of experience that was going to be unique, that was going to be enchanting, that was, I know it sounds a little corny here, but it's exactly the energy I'm tuning into and feeling. They catch themselves daydreaming about you a lot. They catch themselves talking about you a lot. You are someone that has already had a strong spiritual, romantic impact in their life. And again, like, they've never met anyone quite like you, Pisces. You have this special energy, this rare energy that is not common, you know, within this 3D world. And especially if you guys are very like, you know, into astrology or into tarot or into meditation, Reiki, like, they've never met someone so spiritual, and they find it so interesting, you know, your spiritual ideas, beliefs, the topics you're into. Maybe it's even like, you know, philosophical. It's even, you know, just these deep, deep conversations that really kind of take them aback a bit. You're someone who is very, very special to the very core of you. And that's where they feel like they discovered something very unique, which is kind of what I was talking about in the mini meditation, right? With the koi pond and the coin they found. It's a rare type of thing they're feeling here. And they're kind of shook by it. Absolutely. So let's get into it. How they feel about you is the Tower, Aries energy, Scorpio energy. Sorry, I have to censor these for YouTube community guidelines, but they are rocked. I think, you know, they had a belief about love and romance that may have not have been of their vibration, but they held on to for a long time. Maybe they were a lot more distant. Maybe they didn't, you know, expect to kind of have something, you know, quite like the love that they're already starting to experience with you or have experienced with you. And there's been a Tower moment that's happened recently, and I wonder if it's through the last time they saw you, hung out with you, spoke to you, that has really kind of shifted their heart space. I really do think you activated something in their heart chakra, Pisces, where they may have been a little bit more, I don't know, distant, cold, a little bit losing hope in love, maybe. Especially with the Star card here, you have kind of revitalized their hope in love, have made them re-excited for love, and like, I don't know, kind of definitely have helped them kind of demolish some sort of guard in their heart. It's through your, you know, energy that you've been able to penetrate that, you know, very rigid wall that they had around their heart for some time. And then they met you, and that's been completely blown away. I mean, what's interesting, I heard like they've been able to get over an ex, and maybe for a long time they were holding on to that ex. But since they met you, they don't think about them anymore. You blow them completely out of the water. And I'm not just saying that to hype you up. I see it in the cards here. Someone could also have like a chest tattoo or like a birthmark or a scar around their collarbone or chest area, I'm seeing. What they think about this connection or think about you is the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. So they don't know how or what to do with this right now. Again, they're a little bit overwhelmed by the power and the connection between the two of you. They don't know how they should pursue this. They don't know if they should, you know, say something about this or keep silent. They don't know what to do with this quite yet. And they're a little bit conflicted. They don't know if it's too soon, or they don't know if it's too much, or, you know, they just don't know how to kind of move forward with this connection here. Because they really want to commit. They really want to give their love to you. They really want to say all that. But I don't know, maybe there's something going on in your life, Pisces, that you're kind of distracted by, or there's a lot, maybe, you know, something with work going on, something with family going on, and they may not know if it's really the right time to tell you all this at this time. But they definitely want to. And it's definitely harder to kind of start holding on to and not say and not express. But they're trying to figure out what to do with all this. What they like the most about you is the Nine of Pentacles. I know that's right. Virgo energy. Some of you could have Virgo rising or Virgo moon. I mean, you're all that. And it's like you are independent, you are strong, you look good, smell good, you have class, you have elegance, you have, maybe you're very successful in your line of work. You may have built yourself from the ground up, may have your own business, pay your own bills. You are a boss. You come off as a boss. And it's very subtle though. Like it's not in your face, but anyone that kind of is in your presence or knows about your story or knows about your come up or knows about how you started your business, it's very, very impressive. In their eyes, they know you have everything that they could want. And the fact that you're interested in them and you're giving attention to them flatters them. They definitely brag about you. They definitely show your picture to their family members and friends and be like, look who I got, Pisces. And I definitely feel, you know, you're not clingy. You're not someone that, you know, is dramatic. You can stand on your own and be on your own. And that's something they find very attractive as well. Like they don't have to worry about not texting you and you starting to freak out and send texts and texts and texts. Like you do your own thing, they do their own thing. And when you guys are ready, you link back up again. And especially with someone with Aquarius energy, that's something they could definitely appreciate from this connection here. But what they don't like about you is the 10 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. So with this 10 of Wands here, again, for some of you guys who are, you know, there's a lot going on in your life right now, or again, there may be some big things happening at work that has been taking your attention or family situations. They feel like you hold it all in. And maybe there are times where, you know, again, you may be stressed, and very recently you've been stressed and maybe you kind of snapped at them and they don't know what they did wrong, or, you know, you feel overwhelmed and they just want to kind of help you with that. But maybe some of you guys have been reliant on yourself for so long, you're not really used to sharing that yet. But also with this 10 of Wands too, you know, they may feel as if for both of you, there's this tension of holding back how you guys both truly feel. And maybe they've recently been trying to dig it out of you, but you also kind of want to see it from them first. It's like both of you may have something to say about how you feel about one another, but none of you really want to come forward and be the first to say it in case you're wrong. But I can see both of you feel this way. But I feel with this 10 of Wands energy overall, for a lot of you, yeah, it's the fact that there's a lot going on in your life. They don't know if like you would be open to this if you do have something that you want to complete or accomplish first in the work area, family area, or if there's just, you know, too much that you haven't been able to see them as much and they miss seeing you. What they like the most about this connection is the 8 of Pentacles, Virgo energy. So there's different messages I'm getting from this. I mean, you definitely show when you have the time, when you have the energy, that you are dedicated, you are loyal. When you want to have something in your life, you work towards it. You are ambitious, and that's something that they find is a very big turn on. You are someone that's a hard worker, a successful worker. But I think too, like they see that with the 8 of Pentacles here, that you would be something worth working on, worth kind of like pursuing. Because you are the 9 of Pentacles. You are someone that is a rare catch, especially with the Star card. And so they definitely see when you guys are able to hang out with one another, make time for one another, you truly do dedicate to it. You definitely do take the initiative and, you know, make someone feel very appreciated and very loved. You take the action and it's genuine action. You're not going to waste your time on something that you don't feel strongly about. But what they don't like about this connection is the 5 of Pentacles. So Taurus energy. So again, when it's on, it's good. And when you see each other and when you interact, you have good times and you take the initiatives, you go on these dates, you have a great time, you get to know one another. And, you know, that's something when it's on, but when it's off, it feels a little bit lonely. And again, they may have thought they could always handle that with the Tower energy before the Tower came tumbling down. Like, look, like, I like to do my own thing. I want to be with someone that could do their own thing. And that's how they were always until they met you. And it's still that way, but not to the extent where it's been. I hope that's making sense. So kind of like, wow, for the first time, I kind of like am not needing my own space. I miss Pisces being at my house. I miss Pisces being in my bed. I'm missing them. And they're usually kind of fine with the distance. They're fine with, you know, seeing them when they see them and not have like so much sadness around this. But with you, it's a different experience that they're having. And they really, really miss you when you guys can't see each other. I wonder if there's some distance between the two of you physically, like a few hour drive or even in different states, different countries. It could be long distance here. And so when you guys aren't, you know, around each other, they know it's going to be a long time since they see you next. And that longevity is something they find difficult to have and deal with when they're away from you. But also this could be very recent if that's not so much the case, and whatever's going on in someone's life with the Ten of Wands and the Two of Pentacles that has been taking a lot of time and energy away from this connection, they are hoping that, you know, you're not forgetting about them or that you still care about them and that you miss them just as much as they miss you. Highest hopes is Judgment. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, also Scorpio energy for me as a reader personally. They're hoping, you know, that what is going on between the two of you and what has, you know, been built up is something that is part of a bigger picture, a bigger plan. And even, like I said, for some of you where you were someone that helped them get over an ex, like Judgment in a way is kind of bringing something into your life in a new form, in a new version, even if it had like a same basis. So let's just say they thought someone from their past was the love of their lives. They were sad when it didn't work, but then they met you. They're hoping you're the true person that was always meant to be that love in their life. They're hoping that, you know, you feel the same way. And if it has been difficult for you to express or say, you are also waiting to kind of express this, that both of you will get like that major sign, that major conversation where we see things on the same page. We know we both want this. We know we both feel the same way. And we know we're spiritually connected and there is a contract here that's meant to be fulfilled. They're hoping that Spirit, God, the universe brought you guys together to experience this in a way that is meant to seal the deal that I have met my soulmate. There's no more searching I need to do. This is it. And it's through Pisces. You know, for some of you, this is not for everyone, but for some, like they may feel like there's a purpose of having a family with you. And maybe this is someone that, you know, maybe sooner you're going to find out that there may be a pregnancy here. I'm just throwing that out there. If it's not for you, don't worry about it. Don't take it. But I see that in the cards for some of you, definitely. But overall, yeah, it's just the idea, the understanding that there's a powerful love here that I've awakened to, that we both understand and notice. And this is why Spirit brought us together. Deepest fears, Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. You know, their deepest fears is Pisces. You were in for this for the moment. You were excited. You're passionate. You were confident. You were, you know, having a good time in this, but you weren't looking for anything for the long term. That you were just in it for the moment, but it's not your main focus right now. You have other things you want to do, other things you want to accomplish. That's what they're afraid of. Is that, like, you know, even for some of you with the Nine of Pentacles and the Star card, like what if you met someone that you are attracted to and anyone would try to, you know, in their eyes, anyone would try to pursue you. Why would they not try to have a chance with you? And what if you met someone that swept your feet away and you left them in the dust? But they're afraid this is for a good time, not a long time. And that even with distance, let's just say, could this ever really work? Would either of us, I want to move to be closer to one another? And can I be with someone where it has to be long distance for now? I think that is their biggest fear, Pisces. All right, Pisces, to see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen and unfold from now to the end of the month? How is this going to end by the end of the month? What are they going to do, not do? We're going to go ahead and take this to Patreon for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome, pull some more tarot, oracle cards, just dive deeper into this situation. If you guys really felt this was your reading, I promise there'll be more clarity, answers, and guidance for you in the extended reading. So if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box of this video and you will find the link to Patreon that will take you to the extended reading. And at that link as well, I am offering my exclusive Mermaid Scales Tarot membership to my biggest fans who love my extended readings, who want to have a good deal and not repurchase every time. I'm offering it so for $11.11 every month, you have unlimited access to all my extended readings. You can cross-watch, you can watch your moon, rising, Venus signs, dive deeper into your love messages, but also provide exclusive content that I will not be sharing on YouTube and connect to my biggest fans personally through this Patreon subscription. So if you guys are interested in that and you love my content and want more, you can also check out my Patreon subscription in case you're interested. But if this is where we depart, Pisces, I really hope this resonated with you. I hope it's given you the clarity, insight, healing, and guidance that you were looking for by watching this message. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Pisces, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Pisces.